I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Destroy the entity.
Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way. Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest, now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. It's unfold. We'll speak again.
You miserable... Damn him. If I could toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence, I would. But we both know I need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn. can stop tensing up. Here we are. Right on target. That's it. Nothing to see here. Not this time. My focus is receiving another signal. There it is. Another tall neck. Okay, I need to get up to the Tallneck's head. Got their attention. This storm's gonna back down before I do. They're scanning for me.
Not making this easy.
They've scurried away. Mark me.
This might even the odds.
Lead. None will stand against us.
So much for being careful. I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here. Made it. Now to climb up to its head. Scrabbling a bit. Nice. Dust storm blowing in. Moves like water.
Sunfall. The Mad King Jiran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
The older movies tell stories about how calm she used to be. Must have been nice.
This ceasefire's baffling. How can we just decide not to strike back against the usurpers?
I know we're here for a reason, but I just miss feeling useful.
He's always been a righteous man. I never would have thought Uthid capable of abandoning us like this. Buy what you need, leave the rest. Don't pass up these goods. Would you like to buy something today? Won't find better wares. I've got all the best goods here. Take a look at these wares.
Submarine. A proud tradition of the Carja.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least, not anymore.
Give them time. I'm sure they've missed. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Outlanders!
Look,
if you want to hear about today's
This ceasefire
bounties, head
means
for the
we're getting
throne
more
room.
supplies coming through Sunfall.
You're not going to make any
I'm all
shards
for
by
it.
standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahamut.
I hear the Shadow Cards are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Stand of this ceasefire at, let's be generous, a month.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to
infiltrate
chat,
the Citadel
little huntress.
and assassinate
The green
one
tent
true
down
king,
in Shadowside?
but he refused
I'll
to
be waiting.
surrender when discovered
Kinda busy.
and fled. And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
both know
of
you're
the
no killer
king's
for hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see
Go
me
forth then,
while there's
Outlanders,
still time to save
and
him.
do the will of the sun.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all.
Gotta see the sun ring from
Just
on
yesterday,
high.
he seemed well
For the
enough.
Kestrels.
They
Whenever
want
someone
us to
says the
see
word
this, boy.
ceasefire,
It makes
I hear
quite an
delays
Another
impression.
savage.
inevitable.
At least it's not as bad as Meridian.
Nora, you have the mark of a seeker.
It's more complicated than that. I'm an outcast. Like you.
Yes. I am Yun. These are the shunned. We'll take any job, but hunting our hated tribe, that's for free. Keep that in mind.
Why did they cast you out?
Murder. You?
Birth.
Outlanders are idiots, but perhaps they're useful idiots.
You're not known to kick Cook's killers. Have any songs been written about you?
Maybe. How about you?
Only laments. We're the enders of songs. Machine spirit or man spark. We stop them all.
Ah, charming.
Warmth is for
Word is
weakness.
that the Outlanders are only here to weed out traitors. So at least I'm safe.
I tell you, for a little more food, I'd do whatever work these Outlanders are doing and more. Strange. I used used to walk by the same old man every morning, but I haven't seen him today.
If you're gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to do it.
I don't like heights.
You worry me, boy. You worry me.
Ceasefire or no?
If you've got a problem with me, talk to Odin. If he can stand his breath.
Another manhunt. How many men and women can one tribe lose? Odin, leader of Odin's marvels. You've a fresh face. When you're less an eye or an ear or two, you'll fit right in. First impressions make the sale, except in this snake pit. They'll take whoever shows up.
This isn't your first job for the Shadow Karja?
Scared of their own shadows, Karja, more like. They spit on me, but the shards are good. Look at those nobles. I say noble, but you can't dress a rat in silk and call it a rat king, can you? Sunfall is a house of clay. If you were to stamp your foot, it would all crumble.
Shouldn't you all be setting out to hunt Uthid?
Have you never done this before? Whoever goes first just leads the others. Just take a load off and avail yourself of some Karja booze until someone sniffs out the trail. Then watch us seek out our prey, straight as a ravager's shot. Zip!
Are you sure you're going to be able to walk in a straight line?
What are you getting at?
Do you think Uthid did what they're accusing him of?
I hope so. It'll make him more dangerous. My advice, it's best not to overthink such things.
Overthink whether he's guilty or innocent?
You let all these thoughts in your head, you'll never make it as a mercenary. Only thing that matters is dead or alive. If they say alive, bring a rag to stuff in its mouth. But these days, no one wants alive.
Farewell, Odin.
Good hunting. If I should have cause to kill you, you won't suffer.
Oh, thanks.
Sun and shadow. If you can't trust Uthid, who can you trust? As to the ceasefire? Is the ceasefire gonna put more food on our tables? I very much doubt it.
Nice to have a break. Work's been hard lately.
I saw a Kestrel talking.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edaman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
fascinating, if they weren't looking for me. Three dead trees, just like Vanasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here. Foot tracks stop here. Time to climb. All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
Interview, Dalgord opens up about Far Zenith, a little. February 28, 2061. Osvald Dalgord never stops smiling. Before last month, the Danish tech wunderkind was known primarily as the creator and CEO of Allseeing.Hollow, the world's most popular holofilm sharing service. But for the past few weeks, Dalgord has been the public face of Far Zenith, the self-described futurist consortium responsible for reviving the Odyssey colony ship project. Osvald seems an unlikely spokesman for a shadowy group of billionaires, but maybe that's the point. He is bright-eyed, handsome in a nerdy rail-thin way, endlessly enthusiastic. When I arrive at the All-Seeing offices for our interview, he glances behind me as if waiting for a holocamera crew to swarm in my wake. So this will be published as text? An article? He speaks English with barely any accent at all. I nod and his smile impossibly widens. That is just incredible. Really, real super quaint. Love it. Osvald's countenance may be exuberantly inviting, but the organization for which he serves as mouthpiece is anything but. To date, he is the only publicly acknowledged member of Far Zenith, which claims to comprise 77 of the world's wealthiest persons. It's more fun this way, don't you think? Asks Osvald. The mystery. It's, what would you call it? It's stagecraft. Far Zenith is as much performance art as it is a functional futurist endeavor. Although it's that as well. I can tell you that there's nothing sinister about it. We are devoted not only to extending humanity's legacy beyond this solar system, but also to making the world, sexier I suppose, more interesting. Far Zenith is science and transcendence, but it's also fashion. Rock and roll. You see? Well, no I don't, but I don't tell Oswald that. Instead, I ask him a question that's been on the minds of a lot of people since Far Zenith purchased the unfinished colony ship. If the combined efforts of the US, China, India, Japan, and the Western European Alliance couldn't finish the Odyssey, what makes Far Zenith think it can? Ah, he says. Here's where I get to blow your mind. Very exciting. We are not interested in escaping a dying world. For us this is not an act of panic or, adrenal survival reflex. The Odyssey, under the stewardship of Far Zenith, will be a triumph, not a retreat. This is why we will succeed. Why we already have succeeded, really. Oswald makes it hard to press for answers. His answers are labyrinthian, but something in his tone and his body language makes them feel downright linear. How much of this is a put-on and data corrupted? Far Zenith, Odyssey ready for launch imminently. High orbit, April 1, 2065. We're not blind to the irony of making this announcement on April 1st, said Far Zenith spokesman Oswald Dahlgård in a live holocast this morning. But I can assure you, this is not a prank. Construction on the Odyssey is complete. All systems appear to be entirely operational. In short, we're ready to go. All that remains is to run comprehensive system tests, especially of the bleeding-edge antimatter pulse drives, and resolve various minor logistical details. The announcement comes a mere 4 years after Far Zenith's purchase of the derelict Odyssey, abandoned in orbit in July 2057. Dahlgård wrapped the announcement by fielding questions from press logons. Of the size of the crew, Dahlgård said adult humans? Very minimal. 50 to 60 individuals. But of course the living and breathing folks aren't the real headcount here, that'd be the 200,000 zygotes in cryo-storage. When asked about the projected launch date, Dahlgård answered, "We're absolutely going to hit this July date. Obviously we would have loved another few years to train our crew, but with the situation on Earth deteriorating as it is, we've decided to move aggressively." Asked if he has any parting words for humanity, Oswald nods solemnly. "We share the hope that Zero Dawn will reverse Earth's terrible crisis. Either way, we at Far Zenith are committed to doing all we can do to ensure that humanity has a future, if not on its home planet then elsewhere." As to the remaining 76 members of Far Zenith and their identities, Dahlgård remained characteristically coy. "They're fine," he said, "thanks for asking."